The squat hold is a really incredible tool for opening up the hips. We as humans are meant to squat, but because of our sedentary lifestyle, sitting in chairs, our hip flexors and hips have become very, very tight to the point where many people find this a struggle. The purpose of this is to hold at the bottom and basically just let things stretch out and open up. So depth when you are beginning doesn't matter as much, but I do suggest that as you do this, you work on getting the squat deeper and deeper until you are in a full squat position. To do this, I recommend 3 variations. Number 1, starting where you can actually hold on to something. So this is gonna allow you to lean back a little bit. It's gonna give you a little more range of motion, especially if you have tight hips. Once you graduate from that, you can hold a dumbbell to just help you push down into that position. Even if you want to stay with this, you don't always have to move to body weight. I like this because it allows you to get deeper and it allows you to work with gravity. And then if you'd like to, when you are able to, you can do full body weight. So all we're doing here is we're getting in the squat position. So legs should be a little bit wider than shoulder width. You want your toes pointed out a bit. Depending who you are, your stance is gonna be a little bit different. So just play around with a little wider, a little closer, play around with toes out more, toes in more. I just recommend that you don't have them directly forward because it's gonna make the squat a little more difficult. But all we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be squatting down. So this position can be a little bit tough to get in, especially if you are just warming up your hips. But if you need to hold that weight out in front just as a counterbalance, once I do this, it makes things a little bit harder. You can see my back even rounded a little more. And then all we're gonna be doing is just holding for the designated time. And as you hold, just work on opening up those hips and sinking lower and lower into the movement.